viewers, I am back. First off, before we start, smash that subscribe button, hit like and share, and turn on the notifications. That would be fantastic. So I need to explain a couple things. You guys have been wonderful and requesting more videos. I did not do any more videos over the past several years because of things that have been going on, such as moving across the United States, fighting the VA, dealing with personal issues that have come up, and many plethora of other things. But now that everything has been fairly taken care of, I have decided to get back into it. And we are going to be making at least 2 videos a week. That's my commitment, and that's what I'm going to try to do. So let's go ahead and kick it off and start with our first video this week. This week we're going to be today. Good grief! Today we're going to talk about Fehu, the rune Fehu. And that rune is drawn like that. It's one of my favorite runes to use in rune magic, which again is going to be a video at one point or at some point about rune magic, and we'll get to that eventually. So let's talk a little bit about Fehu and what it does. It literally is translated as cattle for its literal translation into English. It means mobile property, new beginnings, and wealth. So, when you're doing, later on, when we're talking about rune magic, it's something you use if you're trying to change things for the better, if you're trying to bring more money into your life, just getting that change in there. Key concepts are wealth, money, food, sustenance, initial conditions, luck, personal power, circulation of power, financial strength and prosperity. If you believe in psychic ability, and to each his own as far as this religion goes. Beginner's mind, presence, freedom, first impressions, young love. It's all fantastic for those things. Energy, mobility, luck, charisma, dynamic power, liquid and mobile transfer energies, abundance, circulation, mana, sexual attraction, divinations, new beginnings, social success, foresight, energy, travel, money control, or greed, failure, atrophy, poverty, and endings. This rune in particular governs delegating your energy to another, power, transference, or projection. It's the sending rune, so you can use it to take your energy and send it over there, get it away from you, or in some cases bringing energy to you, depending on what you're wanting to do. Drawing gravity into your personal sphere, promotion of personal and social evolution, changing circumstances of importance, increase in personal monetary wealth. So again, you can use this as money spells, which I've used before. You can use them as you can do sigils on your home, stuff like that. beginner's mind presence as a tool for consciously creating a fresh start. So when we moved here to Indiana, part of what I did was using the rune Fehu to start a new beginning, to really kick things off, and things have changed for the better. And I personally believe it's part of that. Fehu is actually the rune of luck. So if you're if you're on bad luck, bad times, it may be time to use Fehu. The universe is not so much made up by chance, but more as luck. Luck is a hidden but real energy field intent in your Mingla, or Mingya. I'm not sure how to say that. Fehu governs the capacity to hold this luck and use it like a magical ability. This basic energy, your accumulated luck, is the foundation of wealth and power in your life. Courageous deeds are central in increasing one's luck. Okay, so let's step aside for a second. Let's explain magic as a word for a minute. Magic to some would be Harry Potter, Lord of the Rings. Wave a wand and pow! You got a fireball or whatever. That's horse shit. That doesn't exist. Sorry. Too bad. I wish it did. It would be awesome. I could name several things that I could use that kind of magic for. Magic literally is energy. The manipulation of energy. That's it. That's all it is. How you decide to do that, how you decide to use rituals and whatnot to be able to manipulate that magic or that energy, it's completely up to you. It's completely up to the user. There are many ways to do such things. Music is a fantastic way. Using runes. These are all tools that we use, right? Magical circles, wands, whatever. It's all just manipulation of energy. So let's keep that in mind as we're talking about these runes and talking about different things, because we want to make sure that we're keeping our minds in the right place, not thinking that we're going to be able to wave a magic wand and things are going to happen immediately, because things don't. For instance, when I started using this rune, when I first started using runes in general, and that actually brings me to one of the books that I started using. It's called Taking Up the Runes, a complete guide to using runes and spells, rituals, divination, and magic, by Diana L. Paxson. Diana L. Paxson is an amazing author. I recommend all of her books. She writes both fiction and nonfiction, and is I believe, a foremost authority on Norse paganism. And I gotta remember where I was. Using runes and magic, you gotta understand things just aren't gonna happen immediately. It took 5 years before things actually came full round for me when using these. But it worked. It worked. That's all there is to it. Eventually it works. Sometimes it happens fast. Sometimes it takes forever. It just depends on how it wants to work itself out. Circulation of power and wealth and the mobility of all things is a key aspect to Fehu. These are associated with new beginnings, but keep in mind there are no true new beginnings or endings, only the conscious marks of transformation. This can be most effectively understood while studying the runes as a cycle in and of itself. Just visualize a circle. The use of this principle leads to beginner's mind and to presence as a tool for consciously creating a fresh start. Money will work for you best under the guidance of the energies implicit to Fehu. Yet money is only a mundane and simplistic representation of Fehu's nature. It's best to think of wealth as food, water, shelter, clothing, sustenance, and mobile assets rather than needless luxury. Yeah, I mean, if you go into it like, come on, I need $1 million. It's not going to happen. Sorry. If you go into it using Fehu as, hey, I want to change my circumstances for the better. I would like to increase my not increase your needs, but increase being able to provide for your needs, then it's going to work a little bit better. In starting new endeavors, Fehu will activate the will, restore self-confidence, and assist in goal setting, followed by immediate action. Use the symbol and its teachings against procrastination. Again, this is a tool. We need to remember it's a tool. Using it as, hey, I gotta use this tool to get this done. That's what these runes are. So it is a reminder to think for yourself, which is a fundamental to working with the runes. I find that the vibration of this rune to be in alignment with the principles of a sexual attraction, first impressions, and young love. Fehu is a reminder for us to act out of the present moment. The conscious use of money for right ends the domain. That is the domain of Fehu. In society today, it is important that we explore new definitions of wealth and come to realization of what is truly valuable. Wealth is a creative process in every sense of the word, not a static and measurable mass. I encourage the exploration of this idea right away. Deities that this rune is associated with would be Freya, Nerthus, the earth goddess, Frigga, and Njord, the god of wealth. So it's always wise when you're doing magic with this rune to invoke one of these gods or goddesses, for whatever you're trying to do. And I've come to the conclusion that it works just a little bit better if you've got a god or a goddess or multiple gods or goddesses backing you up on it. They seem to be able to push it just a little harder than you. Sources. I've been asked in my videos to provide sources. Where do I learn all this stuff? Today, one of the things that I used was runesecrets.com. Fantastic website. Very informative. It pretty much just puts it out there. Also, books that I use are a lot from Diana L. Paxson. In fact, the very first book that I ever read from her, and actually, it was the one that actually put me on the path, was Essential Asatru by Diana Paxson, and it's an amazing book. It explains, the basics, really. Where the Northmen came from, where all this derived from, and it's just a great source of really understanding the basics of our religion. Other books that she's written: Celestial Wisdom for Every Year of Your Life, Taking Up the Runes, again, fantastic book, and I have that somewhere. I just, with all the moving, I can't find it at the moment. Essential Asatru and Transportation. Also, Odin is a new book that is out in my car, and I forgot to bring it in. Fantastic book, talking about the All-Father, all of his different names, different songs, and poetry and stuff like that for him.